Hey guys, Fuubi here, and today we are gonna have a little bit of fun with maps. As you know, in the newest snapshot, or in the 1.7 update that will be coming soon, if you're not trying out the snapshot, there is a few changes to maps and how they interact with item frames. So before, when you placed a map inside an item frame, it would just show up inside the frame, you know, like an like the map item, like an item essentially inside the frame, like every other item you can put inside. But now, instead of doing that, they actually take up the whole space of that block, so that you get a full map like this. And that way you can connect different maps, like I have done here. I have 4 different maps connected together, so you can see if I can even rotate them, so I can have them any way I want. And that's very good for people who want to map out the whole area and such, and want to have a good way to show off the whole their whole base, or their whole, you know, their whole map they're working on. And so yeah, so that's a very fun and cool thing you can do with maps these days. But that's not all I'm gonna show you. That's just, you know, the tip of the iceberg. I have a few other fun things that I have. Some of them I have found out myself, and others I have seen other people do, that I'm just gonna show you. And if I show you anything that someone else has found out first before me, then of course I will tell you who they were and give proper due, and I will link their videos in the description as well. So on to the first one. Okay guys, the first trick I'm gonna teach you is how to make a cool magic text floating over a block. You can do that with these maps. So here I have a completely empty map with a name, and when I put that in here, bam! That's what you get. You get a nice texted block. You can't see it from behind, but like you can see, you have a very nice, and I seem to have forgotten an S in Fuubi's, but okay, that works too. But anyway, yeah, so you get this very nice kind of magical floating text above wherever you want to put this. If I could do this, and let's see, you again, and if I just wanted to put it on this, I could do that as well, of course, but then you kind of get this dark border. The thing is, what happens now is, because the map is because there's nothing on the map that is registering, nothing is showing or has been, you know, revealed on the map, so there is no data to be put onto the map block here now. So instead it just makes it invisible, or kind of very transparent, with a tiny dark area. But the name that you write in with an anvil will show. So let me show you how you can do that. Let's see. I will just get rid of these for us and grab a bunch of paper and follow me into the Nether. Okay, so here in the Nether, you take an empty map, you open it up and take a good look at it for like as many half a seconds as you like. You take the map, you put it in here, and you make it bigger by using normal paper around the map. Then you scale it up, and let's see, yep, so as you can see now, this creates a new map here. You take it out, don't put it in whatever slot that is currently selected. Just put it somewhere where you don't look at it. So don't look at it now. Instead, now that you've done that, you can actually name it here if you wanted to also, or you can name it back in the normal world. Let's see, Fuubi with an S. New and improved map tutorial. I write that many many letters? Yes. And bam! Now I put it somewhere where where it's not activated. I'm not gonna look at it because then I've ruined the whole thing. Then we just go back to where we were. Oh, there we go. Okay, guys. So now, when you have this new map, you look at it now, and you will see that it is completely empty because it has it is a map for the Nether, but you haven't actually looked at it after you enlarged it, so it hasn't registered any of the data, any of the map data for the Nether. So now when you put it in to one of the frames, it will show nothing. It will be practically invisible, and you get the new and improved map T. But yeah, so that's how you can make some pretty interesting signs, magic signs and things. And this I should say, this trick, I first found out about it through one of my buddies on the unnamed server, Flub. He had one of these maps, these signs, magic signs at his base, and I found it so cool I just had to look it up. And I don't have it over on the top of my head who I saw it from originally, or who I saw the tutorial from, but I will look it up and post that in the description. Okay, on to the next little thing. Okay, the next little interesting thing about these maps, let me grab one of these, is I still have the invisible map there, and if we do this near water, bam, 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 we have a great way to look under the sea, because water does not render through these paintings, these invisible paintings. So, oh, and now the name is kind of slanted. It was actually cooled out. I didn't even know they would do that, but that was pretty interesting. Is it because I was in that angle? Oh well, whatever. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it seems to. Okay, it responds to whatever angle you are at, so that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that until now. So there you go. You learned something even when you're recording and even when you think you have everything down. Okay, so as you can see, now I can see the bottom pretty well there. And this, I mean, I don't know the practical uses of this, what kind of practical uses you have. Maybe it's a easy way to look for clay, maybe, or something like that, but still pretty cool. I would love to see someone incorporate that in some kind of build. Here's another thing that I noticed that is very interesting. Oh, there's all of the maps flying. Very, very interesting. Let me see here. If we grab some ice, and as you know, ice also do not render water through it. So you can see the bottom, if you have ice like this, you can see it straight through the ice, which is in itself pretty cool. But if you do this, you get completely invisible blocks. Well, from that angle. And of course you do this with maps that you have not named, maybe, so you don't get these floating name tags everywhere, but still, that is pretty cool. So yeah, there you have it. You have a almost completely invisible wall here that you will run straight into if you try. The only way you can see it, it's a little bit darker. You got this little grid that you can't really see from far back. So there you have it. And oh, also, if you wanna make it even more invisible, you just put maps on these sides as well. Oh. Let's see, can I make the sides disappear? A little bit better like that, maybe. So there you have it. You have a almost completely invisible wall there, made out of ice blocks and item frames with invisible maps or with empty maps on. So that is a very cool thing. I wanna see you guys build something cool out of that. Okay, but we have more things I have more things to show you guys, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, it's been a long and tiresome day. I kind of want to invite you to my humble home over here. So let's take a look inside. Oh my god, my eyes! What's this? Oh, it burns. Horrible, horrible, horrible textures on the wall. But no worries, it's only... what? It's only a map of the Nether that I'm using as wallpaper for my house. I am kind of interested in what else could constitute as a wallpaper. What would look good as a wallpaper, do you guys think? How could you go about doing it? Since a map is about what is it? What is the scale of a map? It is... it doesn't say, they just say 1 to 2 there, so but it's about what could it be, 50 blocks or something? So if you take a 50 by 50 block or a 100 by 100 block, maybe it is, and yeah, you could practically create your own wallpaper as long as you make it repeatable, tileable. But I mean, for instance, if I wanted to, I could do this. Oh, that was the wrong button. This is my wallpaper I'm building here now. Don't mind the giant pyramid behind me, because that is something I worked on a long time ago and I haven't finished yet. But there we go. That's my new wallpaper. Very pretty. It's a look for sore eyes. Much better than this anyway. So, well, we can always build a new house. Or at least a wall of a new house. There we go. And I'm looking for you. And the best way to get this done here is that you make one of these, then you grab a crafting table, bam, and empty maps that you have made with using the normal method of which one was right? The right one, I think this one. You make these with paper around a compass, and I probably took the wrong one out. No, I took the right one. Good. And you get, now I got new 9 maps there, so I can just put them like this, and this is my new beautiful wallpaper that I will use in all my houses forever and ever. And no, not really, but you can see with a little bit of artistic well, artistic sense, I guess, you can make some very nice tileable wallpapers for your house. So from now on, your houses can look however you want. And that is a very, very intriguing and cool thing to think about as a builder, especially. But yeah, oh, I have already caught a whole bunch of squid, and I can punch them without it crashing now, I hope. Yes, good. But yeah, that is my tutorial for today. If I find any more fun things to do with maps, I will post them in a new video. But until then, I hope you had a great time watching this. I hope you liked it. Please rate, subscribe, not rate, but thumbs up. I guess that's our kind of rating. Subscribe and comment as much as you like. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!